Hello, my dear students! Today we are going to dive into two tenses that often confuse: present simple and present continuous. But don't worry, I will use the rhythm, movement, and even a little poetry to make sure your brain locks it in. Ready? Let's go! But first, my intro. Okay, so first the structure. Remember that the present simple tense is like a heartbeat of your daily life. To create it, we use subject, verb, and the verb has S for she, he, or it. So it looks like I work, you work, he, she, it works. And the plural, we, you, they work. How to make questions in present simple? It's very simple. We use do or does. Do I? Do you? Do we? Do they work? Does she? Does he? Does it work? Look, there is no S, okay, here, because the S is here. How to make negative sentences? Look, I, you, we, they don't work. He, she, it doesn't work. And look, there is no S here. Okay? Pretty simple. Now, take a look at present continuous tense. This tense is like a flowing river, always moving. Look, we need subject, to be, and verb with ing form. I am working. You, we, they are working. He, she, it is working. Easy. How to form questions in present continuous? Like this. Am I working? Are you, we, they working? Is she, he, it working? Okay, so we just swap the places. How to make negative sentences? Like this. I am not working. You, we, they aren't working. He, she, it isn't working. So we just add to our to be not. Okay? So it's aren't. Is plus not isn't. Okay? Now, the meaning of the present simple tense. When do we use it? So, first of all, we use it when we want to talk about permanent situations or states. For example, he works at school. Then, when we want to talk about permanent truths or law of nature. For example, the earth goes round the sun. Close your eyes, hear the voice within. Then, when we want to talk about schedules, for example, the plane takes off at 10. You got the white note. Then, when we want to talk about repeated actions especially with frequency adverbs like always, sometimes, etc. For example, she always drinks a cup of coffee in the morning. Then, when we want to talk about reviews, sport commentaries, or dramatic narratives, for example, Smith passes the ball and Kowalski misses it. Oops. And in exclamatory sentences, there goes the train. Now let's talk about the present continuous tense. When do we use it? So, first of all, we use it when we want to talk about things that are happening now, at the moment. For example, I'm recording this video now. Then, when we want to talk about temporary situations. For example, he's spending the week with his father. So it means that he's spending only this week with his father. Okay, then when we want to talk about changing or developing situations, for example, it is getting dark. Then actions with the adverbs like always, continually, or constantly, when we want to express our annoyance or criticism. For example, he's always biting his nails. That's disgusting. And when we want to talk about our future plans. For example, I'm going to the cinema this evening. Okay, so let's practice a little bit. Can you see the difference? I drink coffee every morning. This is my routine. And I'm drinking coffee now. See? Now, one of the biggest keys is time expressions. They are like traffic signs, telling you which tense to use. Let's see. Present simple. We've got always, often, sometimes, never, rarely. Okay, all the frequency adverbs. Every day and on Mondays. Notice that we've got S here. Okay, so it means that the action repeats every Monday. And look at present continuous. Now, at the moment. Okay? At present, nowadays. Tonight. Always. Do you remember why? Yes. With annoyance. Remember? Biting nails. Today, currently, and this week. Every time you see one of these words, your brain can switch on the correct tense automatically. Okay, so let's make this topic a little bit artistic. Have you ever heard of haiku? No? A haiku is a Japanese 3-line poem with rhythm. Watch this. I wake every day, but now I'm talking here. The clock keeps on time. So, did you notice? In the first line, I've used present simple tense. In the second line, I've used present continuous tense. And in the third line, a fact in present simple. When rhythm and poetry enter, grammar sticks. Here is how your brain learns better. Movement, rhythm, color, and emotion. Let's test it a little bit. If you hear a present simple tense, clap twice. like this. If you hear a present continuous sentence, just wave like this. For example, I study every day. I'm studying now. You see, it's easy. So now it's your turn. I study every day. I'm studying now. Thanks. So remember, present simple is like your heartbeat, regular and steady. Present continuous is your river, flowing and changing. Use your senses, your body, and even poetry to remember. If this lesson helped you, give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more lessons that make English unforgettable. And now, what about you? Write in comments one thing you usually do and one thing you are doing right now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
All the time, keeping your feelings bottled up inside.